Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome to the live stream of Rise of the Reds of this year. Joining me today is my co-host and co-commentator, mod leader, the Hunter.
Hello folks!
And first of all, I want to thank Mr. NPGM2112 for the follow. I really appreciate it. Last stream of the year, and my goodness, what a year it has been.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
It all started out without having any live streams whatsoever, and all of a sudden, in March, there was I. But it also has been a tremendous year for me. Hello, Lieutenant Alaguin, Amper Grumpf, and everyone else in the chat, of course. So today we are going to start off with Dutchygamer versus MedX. Dutchygamer is going to play as China. He's going to do some experimenting today. It seems that MedX is going to be the purple ECA. And per request of the fans, I think we might as well start off with... no, that's not a real snowy map. Bitter Winter. I'd say it's not really much of a capture the middle or die kind of map, but definitely snow. Audi SNX Reaver, LS Store, Hell General. Right, so as soon as everyone is ready, I understand that you'll be playing in the second match, Hunter?
Second, in the second hour of the stream, I'll probably be playing a couple of games, and then Mr. Crimson will probably be taking over as co-commentator.
Very well. Very well. Well, everyone is loading. Good start. Hopefully it stays good. Right.
Right then.
And already Mr. 2009. And I speak to him basically from the future, or he's gonna look at this at some other time, because he only watches on YouTube. I'm already doing something that he told me that I should be focusing more on, and that is just clicking on the minimap instead of trying to maneuver my hotkeys around. So I hope you're proud of me. Now actually this guy just sent me an email a couple of days ago saying how frustrated it was that I constantly was just not on the action. And thank you Jacko13 for the follow, by the way. Really appreciate it. But I explained to him how because Mars is no longer really much available on Sundays, I have to monitor the chat myself, and I do prefer to monitor the chat myself. To keep everyone in good order, as I see a couple of red dots already garrisoning some of the buildings in the middle.
Yeah, the situation of Mars actually changed to job related, and thus he's actually not as readily available on Sundays anymore.
Indeed. So I explained to him, to Mr. 2009, the situation of how things are for me from now on, and also that I don't really have the proper equipment to do it properly. That I stream on one monitor, I have the chat on a different monitor, and thus my attention is a little bit split.
Seems like we have our first encounter between Dutchy and MedX in the urban area.
I already see that going. Dutchy garrisoned the structure over here, very close to where MedX built his tower, standing in a Jeopard on a lovely little distance away from it. I think Dutchy's going to win it. Also it seems that this structure has the range to hit the tower as well.
While he's producing Panzerfaust to put into the opposite structure on the other side.
Yeah, there we go. The infantry inside of this building are getting slightly somewhat promoted. And it's a double kill. Building has been destroyed too much. As the tower
Dutch
also
is moving in with some tank counters right now, and that's probably going to even the odds in his favor.
Yeah. Also, let's see what's going on over here. I thought I saw some movement on purple, but nothing yet. It seems that all of the action is happening in the southern, east central part of the map, where of course MedX has built his secondary.
And comes a pyro that's probably going to make sure that that building is going to be cleared in a second.
Yeah, there you go. Whee!
Done.
Burn!
Yep.
Hello Soraz. Hello Deva. But yeah,
Purple ECA looks impressive. I actually think it looks very odd, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm very much used to seeing them in a different color than purple, but purple being MedX's favorite color, we'll just have to bear with it.
Yeah. Seems that MedX is beefing up the defenses around this little expansion over here. We do have a barracks. Getting up a gun turret as well. And
in the meantime, he did actually purchase the anti-garrison upgrade for the Panzerfaust, so...
yes.
Germany's going to use that.
Purple
Then
ECA.
comes a dozer on
Dutchy's
Dutchy's end to reinforce that structure.
Nice.
Yes.
In comes a Pander. Boom!
Yeah,
Wow.
and that one used the vacuum rounds to clear out the structures.
Nice. So, my guess is that the Panzerfaust went inside of the Pander?
Yeah, likely.
There you go.
Now, vacuum rockets are very dangerous against infantry units, as you can see.
Yeah. You can actually see the air getting sucked into the center of the blast radius here. That is really cool. Hello White Odin, hello Sergeant Kaart. I'm probably butchering your name, but honestly, that's more fun. Right, we've got a field command coming up, so I'm expecting a couple of Warhound ARVEs relatively soon over there.
Meanwhile, Dutchy's building a bunker of his own, while he also has a minigun team right next to said bunker. As a field command is being raised from the ground there.
That Pander has got some serious range.
Although, yeah, ECA units in general do have quite nice amounts of range. But it's MedX has to be careful that he does not fall behind with the supply expansions here, because otherwise Dutchy's going to get an advantage very quickly. And even though he has that large dock secured, so does Dutchy have his on his side. So
yeah, and also
he really has to focus on getting more expansions out on the other side of the map, which he just did.
Yeah,
Dutchy seems to be scouting out for another expansion as well.
Yeah, Dutchy already went for the small bit of resources here, slightly north of his base, but of course there are some more resources, I think. Yeah. A large resource pile over here at the very top left of the map.
Yeah.
Trying to combine. Oh.
Well, Empire Dur is sieging the bunker there.
Yeah. Those are does try to repair it, but it's pretty much in vain. I see another structure being built over here, another guard tower by MedX.
Meanwhile, Dutchy is looks like he's going to attempt a small attack there. I don't think that's enough to actually do anything significant, however.
Ah, there are no cookies on the dark side. Damn it! Guard! 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 Damn you! And since that Soraz already asked answered the question from Overgrowth whether the vacuum missile are now a fire mode or an ability, and it seems that it's an ability.
No, it is actually a fire mode.
Okay.
It used to be an ability, but now it's just a switch which you can alternate between. Oh, we see. It seems like Dutchy is starting to field some Nukeneers.
Yeah, that was a little spoiler on my behalf. There's something I requested. Let's go out. Let's end this year with a bang and just add some new cannons and Nukeneers. And Dutchy was all too happy to oblige. There you go. Fly cannons firing at Panzerfaust over here. I guess that one blast from the new cannons. There, Nukeneers, there you go. Yeah, Nukeneers are terrifying.
Yeah, it's a man-portable nuclear weapon. What did you expect?
Well, I guess that the nuclear blast is a lot smaller from the Nukeneer than from the new cannons.
Of course. But this
then again,
still
it's
very
still a
potent
freaking nuke.
nonetheless. Yes.
Ooh, wow, what the hell happened?
A fun fact is actually that the weapon that the nuclear weapon is based on actually existed at some point.
Really?
Yes, although it was not really a mortar in the fashion as the Nuclears used them. It was actually supposed to be mounted on jeeps used by the Americans.
Oh, nice.
And then the fun part, however, was that there was actually a chance, if the wind direction was not right, that the people who would use said weapon would actually be poisoned by radiation by their own weapon, so to say. So, yeah. Needless to say, that's a very good reason why that thing was never really used all that well. Or never used at all, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mole mine layers
Mine.
bombing the fences there.
Yeah, where are some mole mine players? Ah, no.
Well, there's one right underneath the
I
region
see.
command
I
there.
already have it.
Yep.
Oh, it's getting shot to pieces by Nuclears and the MiGs. Nice. Maybe we're gonna see some nuke hulls as well. Now that I do notice that.
They do get the upgrade, yes, but I'm not sure if he's going for that just yet.
Well, if he's going full nuke, then he should.
And the Miniconeers are getting shot to pieces.
You can even hear it.
It's also a fact that when they die when they're walking around, they drop their rifle, and there's like a 50% chance that the warhead explodes as it hits the ground.
Ah, so that's why there was a nuclear radius for a brief moment there.
Yeah.
Oh!
And now we have the first nuke cannon in there. That's going to make things difficult.
Yep, I remember when Dutchy used them against me in the last time I played Arena on stream.
Yeah.
Ouch. That hurt really much. Oh, there you go, there you go. Shells are being lobbed back and forth. We've got mortar pits over here. That's the nuke cannon.
By Durs to retaliate.
Yeah.
Not being very successful at it, however.
No, thanks to the MiGs. Nice big battle over here. I do see a...
good micro on Dutchy's part as well, keeping everything moving to prevent the mortars from actually hitting anything.
Yeah, of course, of course. Hello, Admiral Pitt, how you doing? Do see a Leopard and a Jeopard. Mortar pits are continuing their bombardment, and the nuke cannon has exploded. But in comes the second nuke cannon. More bonus activated right there. Boom!
Well, they definitely took out that excavator that was attempting to repair that one mortar pit.
Yep. A lot of action going on over here.
Yeah, what Dutchy really wants to do is actually get some, what are they called? The Hellfire MiGs out there.
Yeah.
To actually start bombarding them with firestorms.
Yep. Still a quick money check, really quick. It seems that Dutchy's swimming nicely at around 3,400 at the moment. MedX is sitting, 2,200. So
yeah,
both
MedX is receiving, is now reaching the point where he gets a critical mass of mortar pits, which means that anything that doesn't actually move in to kill them gets destroyed very, very quickly indeed. Because a single mortar pit on its own isn't that potent, but once you get 2 or 3 of them, then it actually becomes quite a big problem to your advancing forces.
Yeah, just like I said, I experienced something like that in the last arena game that I played. And that was me opposing Dutchy. Wasn't such a nice experience. I do see a Twin Fang over here, and oh, we've got a Wotan array already against a MiG here.
Yeah. And he managed to take out 2 out of the 3 MiGs.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. A lot of long-range bombardment going on over here. I think what Dutchy could actually do, as he sends in 2 more nuke cannons, is maybe attempt to come in from the side over here. Just not wasting too much time and effort on the urban parts over here, but maybe try and take out the northern expansion over here and then sneak on
or multiple angles.
Multiple angles, for instance. I mean, look at the left side. Look at the left side of MedX's base, completely undefended.
Oh, well, the same could be said about Dutch's base. However, Dutch's main base is pretty much open to for business, so to say.
True, true, true. But seriously, there's a lot of potential for both players just to go damage each other's bases. But I think that with Dutchy already having like an air force, I do see the deployment zone over here, of course. and MedX is already at tier 2, but then again, of course, he is because of water the race and such. Another nuke cannon just got blown up, I guess. Or is that just a... Whoa! Down goes another MiG. Probably. Yeah, oh! But that was a Hellfire MiG, I guess.
That was a Hellfire MiG, yes.
Nice.
He's also built a secondary field in the meantime.
Awesomeness. Something got EMP'd over here. Supply center. Is that Frank Jaeger?
That is indeed Frank Jaeger who is stealing his supplies right now.
I see him right here.
But he just got spotted out, so...
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Mix missed him. Although he's barely alive.
MedX actually managed to drain all of the resources from Dutchy doing that.
Nice. I already win where all my cash went. There's no Butthurt, there's Jaeger hurt. But is Jaeger still alive? Yeah, he is. He is. Surprisingly, he's still alive.
Yeah, he got out of the way just in time, and Dutchy didn't actually have any anti-infantry units around that general area.
Nope. Although I am seeing these things fly by really fast, though. That was a Tiger, I guess.
That was a Tiger, yes.
That was a Tiger, with emphasis on was. Luckily, there was a Twin Fang. Driving backwards.
Yeah, certain wheeled vehicles can drive backwards, actually.
That's really cool, that's really cool. Here comes a spy plane.
Yep.
I did see the Wotan blast for a second, but...
And Dutchy just returned the favor by using a cash hack on the others on MedX's supply center to steal some of his own cash back.
Nice. Although I think he didn't get that much, but
well, he got 2,000 out of it, so
2,000?
that's something.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I am seeing Claymore. Well, look at this. Oh, and speaking of the Claymore, as you guys may know, for the Rise of the Red streams, I always like to write a little anecdote regarding. Oh, Jaeger at it again. But I like to write a little anecdote regarding the promo pick that is being made for the infantry. And last week, of course, I used the Star. This week, I used the Claymore. And on my Twitter, someone actually believed that a guy driving a Claymore came up to my door just to say, like, "Hey, look out the window. You want a big barrel? There you go." I was just like, "What? You're kidding me, right?"
Judging by the scale of the Claymore compared to the average vehicle, I don't think it would actually fit in your street.
No, you would just have to be pointing up all the goddamn time. I mean, you have seen my street, of course, but yeah.
Of course, yes.
But another Tiger? No, that's a Bloodhound. But yeah, it seems that this is going to be a battle of long-range barrages. Dutchy has claimed the northwest area over here, I see. Setting up a listening outpost. That's the Claymore. No! That's a regular house position.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm wondering, because, you know, Dutchy had a good initiative at the start, but that initiative has been completely slammed into the ground by all the turrets and the defenses.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think that this is the time that Dutchy really should take advantage of the, well...
Get some more heavier tier 2 units out.
Heavier tier 2, go for the home gunships, just nuke this solar reactor and you're done. You know, that literally powers down 99% of the MedX's base.
Well, Dutchy did actually secure the large supply pile just now, and then he is setting up a small outpost up there. Meanwhile, an internet center is being built at his primary base.
Yep. I see a couple of hackers already stealing money from your bank account.
Meanwhile, a single Bloodhound is now actually scouting out certain areas, as well as a single guard dog is.
Okay.
And now... the MiGs are moving into intercept, it appears.
There you go, Bloodhound has been shot down.
And crashes into the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
And then the dog is coming up, but it's about to meet a Gatling tank. And come to an unfortunate end.
Yep. Followed by a Battlemaster. But she hasn't really upgraded much yet, though. Let me check the thing. Oh, well, nationalism has been upgraded, so on research, so that's good. Can't say what.
Both players are now working on their secondary economy as the primary source is starting to run dry.
Yeah, I already hear the internet being hacked over there. Dutchy adding some defenses here in the north. Trying to protect his valuable resources, of course. While still draining this one. Kind of ended off in a little stalemate, I guess. North Korean government. Yeah, let's not go there, guys. Let's not talk about that stuff.
This is not the kind of channel or place to discuss these kind of topics.
Nope.
And Dutchy again steals all of the money that MedX had in his bank account at that specific time.
Yeah, they're gold farming like in World of Warcraft. Let's keep it at that.
Yes.
Well, it seems that the little expansion has been spotted over here. We see a couple of Pyoders.
And a Panzerder, like, yes.
Yeah, one Panzerder and a couple of Pyoders. That is Black Lotus, I think.
That is indeed Black Lotus.
Oh.
Which is now planting signal jammers on the individual vehicles, which will allow them to see your line of sight, but they can also be overcharged into an EMP, actually.
Oh, nice. And that, of course, immobilizes
starts the vehicle.
Yeah,
yep, there you
go.
go.
Two vehicles have been EMP right there. Ooh, the little outpost has been destroyed. It's been a while since I've last seen Lotus on the battlefield.
Yeah, these things that she's planning on the vehicles, by the way, also allow you to see whatever that vehicle is seeing. So you can actually also use them as sort of like an integrated spy.
Nice. And that is
that's why Dutchy is not detonating them right now, because or now he did, but
okay. But as long as you don't detonate them, they are basically permanent detection.
Not detection. They just give you a side radius, so you wherever that unit moves, you can see what that unit does as well.
But that is permanent, as long as you don't detonate it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Right. You can see all the craters and scorch marks here around the Dutchy's resource gathering point over here.
Yeah, but just look at the outpost. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortar pits there. That's
2, 3, 4.
And a howitzer, of course.
5. And a howitzer, and a couple of sky
it seems
batteries.
like a couple of overlords have moved into the former expansion.
Yep. One has been,
although at this point it's not really worth rebuilding said expansion, since there's only 2k worth of supplies left in that pile there.
Yeah.
So Harrier seems to be moving in.
Yep, and of
as
course
well as a Tiger.
Yeah, and of course since Dutchy forgot to bring any anti-air
in that particular group, yes.
That's gonna be bad. Pander's coming back. And one overlord is dead already. Nice move here by MedX.
Income the mix. Intercept.
There you go.
And precision has been slain.
Yeah, but definitely Dutchy had some losses there as well.
I'm not sure what the Wotan arrays in the middle are doing, but
I heard some guns firing somewhere.
Not sure where.
The Wotan arrays, I guess that they were on their way to try to intercept the mix, but too late, I guess.
Way too late. They should have been dead up from the start. I mean, they're not that fast as a vehicle.
No, definitely.
In general, ECA vehicles aren't that mobile. So the fastest vehicle they have is the Panda, and that's the only one really.
Yeah.
And the Lynx is still really reliably fast. Howards are firing on the Overlords.
Yeah, there you go. This time one with a Gatling cannon on top of it, but yeah, that's not gonna work as well as you might think. Excuse me. Little burp. Dutchy doing the smart thing instead of trying to rebuild the outpost over here in the north, he's just sending his supply trucks there.
That's probably a smarter thing to do because building a supply center there costs more than the money that's actually left in that particular dock, so to say.
Well, there's pipeline over here. Perhaps it's a combination with something else, like a mine drop or a napalm strike.
I am not sure.
Or EEP.
I'm not seeing any other strikes being deployed at this time.
Me neither. Let me see if MedX has reached rank 5 yet. Well, maybe he has, but he hasn't gotten any protocol yet. Manticore would be less useful in this situation. I guess so. I guess he might go for Pandora or Viking, the Venoms.
Less useful. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, the Manticore pretty much, with all the extras that come with it, pretty much allow you to go ahead on with Russian or Chinese ground troops, so to say.
Yeah.
MedX now building barricades in the middle. I'm not sure if he's going to build a wall or he's just going to plonk some of them down.
Well, he is starting also to set up some defenses in the west of his base, as you can see.
Yeah, because that was a huge open flank, so that would be a wise thing to do.
Yeah. He might be starting to build a little wall over here, just up to the water. And of course, there's so much defense around here that there's... Yeah, he's building a wall, as you can see.
Yeah, although he's leaving gaps in between so that he can still move through that wall.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I do hope we see a Manticore today. It's been too long. Oh, we've got some serious cooking with Dutchy over here. See the first... is it the first Shenlong?
That is indeed the first Shenlong, yes. The other ones are all Overlords.
Yeah, a couple of Bunker Lords I see.
Yes, I see at least 3 Bunker Lords. I'm assuming the one that are gathered, the 2 that are gathered in the group have already been loaded up with infantry.
Yeah, it's bad you can't put Nuclears in there.
No, that would be horribly broken anyway.
It seems that that MedX is setting up his tier 2 economy as well. See the telecom relay station over here, setting up a couple of towers. Spread around his base. Let's see what else. Oh, by the way, I saw one of those motivational, demotivational posters regarding the ECA, whatchamacallit again? Where you're driving your tanks to station them in? Tank bunkers? I think.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know which one you mean.
That was just funny. That was funny.
Put that one Volkswagen in there, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was a big Beetle.
A Beetle, yes.
Yeah. Well, here goes Dutchy, just breaking through, as you can see.
Well, he's actually just moving forward to avoid the howitzer barrages, really.
Yeah, obvious.
One of the Bunker Lords has been slain.
Oh, I'll do that in a moment, Soraz. The action's going on over here. Well, there's at least a pyro in one of those Bunker Lords.
Yeah, I think he went for the combination of 1 pyro and 4 tank hunters in each.
Could be. Yeah, he's just he's breaking through. He's actually moving all the way to the base here, it seems.
I guess that's appropriate considering the unlock for the Overlords and the Shenlongs is called the breakthrough strategy.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Yeah, but
well, the Shenlong is going to attempt to barbecue some pandas.
Yeah, and I'll just use this moment for a little. Seems to be a little Easter egg at the ECA deployment zone. I don't know what exactly.
Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see a snow angel on one of the pads.
Yeah. Spotted. Spotted. Okay. Sorry about that, but it's things like that that I really like about this. Just like little funny things, little details. Come on, bring in more nuke cannons. Bring in the nukes.
Meanwhile, MedX is desperately raising more defenses in his own base to prevent this from succeeding.
Yeah. You see the cluster ammunition from the mortar shells over here just spread out. What do I see here? I guess that, yeah, got a couple of Panzerfaust now moving up. We've got 1 Overlord severely damaged.
And the Shenlong just crushed one of the excavators, but simply just driving over it.
Yeah,
He's going straight for the solar reactor, it seems.
Yeah. It's not.
Or not? No, secondary economy. That's a good choice of target as well.
Yeah. Oh, actually, going a little chevron over there.
Yeah, although the second burst of the helicopter would have taken it out there, which it did.
Yeah. Well, that takes care of that. Let's quickly go back over here. It seems that Dutchy might try a little attack again from the north. As I see another group of overlords and another Shenmue drive to the north over here. Although it could be that he's just grouping them over there.
I'm guessing so as well.
Which of the two?
That they're being grouped over there.
Yeah.
4 bunker lords, because why the hell not?
Yeah. A couple of pyros, tank hunters.
In comes a Grand Slam.
Grand Slam?
Which means that that MedX is rank 5.
Oh boy. Oh! Ah! You're kidding me.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think this deserves a rematch.
If the gentlemen are up to it, I'm okay with that.
Rage. I can imagine. This definitely deserves a rematch. No, hey,
well, you fire up the game then.
Roger, Roger. I think we should do a different map though.
Fine by me.
Let's find someone with snow. Final Crusade? Nope.
You do want to select a larger map though, for the other people to join.
Yeah. Of course. And I'll use the time as well to set myself as observer. Yes, rematch. Game detected, fun indeed. Sadness, sadness. Okay, the guys are back in. Nope. Scrolling down a little too far. Yeah, things were really about to get really awesome. Winterwolf. I think. I've done this map plenty of times, but it is a snow map as per request from the viewers. Right, let's do this. More napalm. Very likely very good match.
Although she did just mention that he's going to burn him the normal way, so I'm not sure what that's going to entail, but we will find out.
I think it is going to be barbecue blood foo.
We will see.
So, Winterwolf, of course, this map has 2 artillery platforms and an oil derrick over here. Surprisingly, there was no oil derrick on the previous map. Am I right?
Actually, there is no... sorry, I was just trying to answer a question from Mr. DevKitty. There are no more new units being actively developed for the new release anymore. Everything is pretty much done in that regard.
I thought there was still one thing remaining for Russia, though.
No. I'm probably gonna just put that off and include that in a patch.
Okay, a patch? Why? Hi, DevKitty. Nice to see you again. Well, let's see what's going on. The vehicle maintenance depot already for MedX, so he's going for the fast stacking up, already going for a solar reactor. Probably wants to set up a defense really fast, and Dutchy has gone for... Oh, they're both going for the expansion here in the south.
Yeah, although... Yeah, the fortification will definitely win the day there, I think.
Yeah, especially with 2 Panzerfaust, 3 Panzerfaust.
3 Panzerfaust in there now, yes.
Yeah, oh, one actually... There you go.
Unless he gets a pyro out real quick, because then he could clear the fortification. Well, you need a war factory to get a pyro, so...
Yeah. You need a war factory to get a pyro.
Yes.
Okay. And it seems that Dutchy is selling out here. He knows that he can't stay here, although he has gone straight to the north.
He also garrisoned that one tower on the other side.
So he's still
now
has
being
yeah,
gunned by the machine gun of the guard tower.
Spotted.
And he still has a listening outpost there as well, which MedX has not spotted yet, so he's going to be able to keep some tabs on him for as long as he doesn't actually discover it.
Yeah, engineer going to the oil derrick, probably going to maybe capture the, well, maybe, definitely want to capture the artillery platforms over there as well. Dutchy increasing his expansion over here. First the barracks and then the supply center. Getting a Gatling cannon over there as well.
Oh, it seems that MedX went for a quick tech rush and is already in tier 0 or tier 1 actually.
Yeah, I saw that right away at the start.
Because he's already using Pandas, which are without doubt probably his favorite unit, considering how extensively he uses them.
Yeah. Time for a sip of water. I do see a troop crawler and the Battlemaster now heading towards the expansion.
Yep.
Joined by, I guess, just a Red Guard. Or maybe Tank Hunter, I don't know.
He should totally do that, because he could capture the artillery guns, which are not captured on his end. That would be a big problem for Mr. MedX in his expansion there.
Yeah. It seems that MedX sending the engineer inside of the Pander to make it an engineer. Engineer? Hey, CCCP.
A repair Pander, yes.
Repair Pander. How you doing? More Battlemasters coming in. I see 2 more Red Guards moving in as well. I think that you may be right that he's going to try and capture the artillery platform simultaneously. And
I would definitely do that if I were him.
Yeah, he's definitely moving that in.
Because it allows him to pummel all of the everything in that expansion, basically.
All of the everything.
Yeah.
No need to come up with a name. Oh, there's a little skirmish going on here in the north. Jepper taking out the Gatling cannon. Also
and there seems to be some guard talks coming in.
Yeah.
To get those infantry. I'm not sure if the tank hunters, if they will make it. Yeah, they will make it into the guard tower. Then there's no way for MedX to win that engagement. Meanwhile, the artillery outposts are being captured, as well as the oil derrick.
Oh, MedX, you screwed up there, buddy. You screwed up there.
He definitely did, because he hasn't even tapped into the supplies yet. He just secured them, so to say. While meanwhile, Dutchy is definitely tapping into the supply depot on the other side of the map, which will grant him an economic advantage very quickly.
Yep, there you go. One
First artillery platform has been captured, and the other one will be taken any minute now.
There you go. There you go. Well, there's still going on something here in the north, however. I think that was some pilots as well.
Yeah, although they just got neutralized.
Yep, artillery platforms definitely having the range to do that. MedX doesn't have the place to build supply. No, he doesn't. Well, he has to build it up front then.
One of the artillery platforms has been taken out.
Yep, I saw that. The other one is getting bombarded here. And it's probably gonna go as well. There. Oh! Oh, yeah. It's going. It's going. There you go. Got a felon rifleman trying to take out the troop crawler over there. That's
not going to happen.
No. Will there be new capturable buildings in Rise of the Reds from CCCP?
I'm assuming you mean tech buildings. At the moment, not. At least that's what I assume when you mean capturable buildings.
I think so too. Hey Cassidy, how you doing?
No, it's not getting any special add-ons actually. That you're referring to the
Hunchback.
Concept art that actually shows some of these lawnmower, then they are not actually getting that. It was just purely for fun, really.
Okay. But Dutchy still has control of the oil derricks. And as long as he has a group of units up here, he's going to keep that. But you're definitely having a slight advantage over here.
Yeah, the thing, however, is that, you know, tacking up as fast as MedX is basically just throwing all your cards on the table immediately. It's just a pretty big risk.
Yeah.
Dutchy did not do that, and as a result, actually, you know, won that little engagement. And I'm seeing 3 flamethrower Hans moving to the northeast, and probably now going to rampage his base, because they will probably burn down that solar reactor within a couple of seconds.
Yeah. So it seems that Dutchy did say take the middle or die about this map, and MedX agrees. I don't know though. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Napalm bombs and flamethrowers, and MedX has been defeated.
Yeah, there would have been nothing that he could have done about this particular case.
I would like to have a tech beauty salon. Can I have a tech pub then?
Tech pub. What would the pub do?
Beef up your infantry.
I think I know what it will do. It will just make everything 50% less accurate or something within an aura.
It would take it would take away the accuracy, the defense, but definitely the offense increase. Other one was too big too. Okay. I see trench dog.
Let's see. We could do another game, I suppose.
Yeah,
and we'll see whoever joins.
Yeah. No place to place buildings.
I think Trench Dog wanted to play a game as well, so.
Oh, let him do it. Let him do it if he wants. I've opened up a big map. Everyone can join. Trench Dog is in. Higher. Tournament maps are even worse, yeah. Glorious Pink! Glorious Pink random. Manly is random around. But yeah, if there's going to be a tech beauty salon, I definitely want the tech pub. So it's going to be Translock versus MedX.
Okay.
Sounds like
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Right. right.
Oh, Soraz decided to jump in as well. That's a show for free for 3-player free for all then.
Very well, but I that will
do it on Danger Close. I know Trench Dog really likes that map.
I know. Free for all. Yeah. We'll do a non-snow map, unfortunately. But we'll attempt a 3-player free for all. Glorious Army of Random. Tropical something.
Tropical Thunder is what I believe he's referring to, but we can do it on Danger Close as well. Danger Close, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
If everyone is ready, we'll do it.
One thing that I really like about this particular map when you're doing a 3-player free-for-all is just it's like 1 minute and then it's straight into action until the very end.
Yep, prepare your butts. We are going. Is everyone loading? MedX isn't.
MedX is not. Gonna have to re-attempt this then.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm really sad about the fact that the first match got mismatched. That could have that was such a fun match. That could have gone either way. So we'll just reattempt this then.
Yeah.
Very well. Oh, he froze.
Ah, so that means the countdown somehow didn't finish.
Righto. Drunk VDV would be able to dismantle Venoms with bare hands. Whoa. Right. Quit. Let us retry. Danger. Danger. MedX, Soraz, and I guess that... Translate. I thought he was just task managering out of the game, like he usually does. Danger close. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And it seems that everyone is ready. Let's try this test again. Spam production. Punctuation.
Punctuation.
Yeah.
There we go.
Everyone has loaded.
Let the slugfest begin.
Yeah, Soraz. Oh, Translog being Pink China. Manliest China of all. Seems that MedX has gone for Russia. I don't know if it was random or not. Soraz going as Gla. How to avoid mismatch? Don't have fun. Simple as that, I think. Simple as the answer. Just don't have fun. Best thing about GLA, of course, is that their workers are really cheap, so you can pretty much build a lot of units or a lot of buildings simultaneously, given that you have the money. As you can see.
Yeah. Although that being said, the GLA does by default also have a penalty on their unit production unless they manage to capture a power plant.
Meaning that they always have slow production.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any results yet about the mod of the year? Because that, of course, has ended.
No, I don't know. I mean, the results are usually published the next year sometime during January.
Ah, okay.
So we won't know until next year. But looking at the competition, I do believe that we would probably not end up in the top 10 rankings, but we shall see when the time comes.
Exactly. We've got a douchebag nest over here by Soraz in the middle, just taking care of whatever Crimson was trying to accomplish here.
Indeed.
And the observation event got shot down as well. Another douchebag net being built over there as well.
Meanwhile, MedX is desperately trying to get a foothold.
Yeah. Oh, the technical rush over here.
I see a technical coming in. I'm not sure if it's loaded. I would assume it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Terrorist. Actually blowing up the technical.
It blew up the technical as well. Yeah, he probably should have driven that away before he started exploding them.
Oh well, that's definitely gonna put a damper on MedX's supplies over here. And
some bombs being planted on that Kodiak by the tank hunters.
Oh, nice. This is a fun match already. There's so much actually going on right away. Soraz building a supply stash tunnel to get the supply piles over here.
Yeah, but that's inherently part of this map because you're like in the middle of everyone's face, like from the get-go.
Yep. The little hopper tank, oh, so cute. It's so cute!
The little hopper tank that could.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Translog needs Inferno cannons.
Yeah, although he doesn't seem to have tagged up all that much at all. Actually.
Looking at it, he's taking it a little slow-ish.
Yeah.
Soraz
doesn't have a lot of cash either.
No. And I think Soraz is the only one who has got one of the oil derricks right there.
Mm-hmm. That is indeed correct.
The little hopper tank is now trying to assault MedX's position over here a little bit, but then driving backwards.
Meanwhile, a couple of quad cannons are being built in Soraz's base.
Yeah, and another
technical.
Now driving towards... Nothing! Going back.
MedX is going to make an attempt for the oil derrick, I think.
In the middle? Or of Soraz?
No, on the west side of the map.
The west side. Yeah, the Soraz is trying to capture the oil derrick over here in the south.
Sending in some quad cannons to take care of that Gatling turret there.
Yep, the douchebag nest was firing at it, of course. MedX trying indeed to capture the oil derrick here in the west. A lot of pressure being applied here by Soraz. Russia's early game is a real reason for grey hair.
I see a dragon tank moving in to burn the defenses there. Well, the defenses have been fortified, which makes the guns a lot harder to kill.
Nice. One of the defenses at least, the other one...
that is a very fortunate position for Soraz to get some tier 1 salvage.
Yes.
And the recycler truck is already moving in for the goodies.
Let me think. Tier 1 was the flamethrower.
Yes.
Yes.
As well as napalm payloads for all suicide units and demo traps.
Oh my goodness, what's this? What's this?
Doesn't seem anybody is getting actual. Is somebody
Soraz.
dropping out?
Soraz is.
It doesn't seem to be dropping out for me though.
He is dropping out for me. He's already at 40.
Yeah, okay, that's I guess that you are dropped out to each other. Soraz is still connected to me, so to say.
No, it's just Soraz dropping out for me. The rest is
well,
still...
What I'm saying is he lost connection to you, but not to anyone else, because he's not. He's actually talking in the chat right now for me.
Well, he's not talking to me at least, so that's a good possibility. Restart? Okay, agreed. Or no, this was the last match.
No, I'm not working on any other project, Death Kitty, because I'm busy enough with this one as it is.
Soraz has been defeated. Unfortunately, no salvage today. But I'm really looking forward to 2015.
Yes, and what that year will bring.
Yeah. I already know a couple of things. First of all, of course, the release of Rise of the Reds 1.85.
Indeed.
But also, more so, the things that comes with that. For my channel.
Yes, indeed, the all public streaming and all that, I'm also immensely looking forward to that.
Yeah. But that's something to be discussed in the actual year. See a bird?
Of course.
Just getting shot to pieces right away. And man, what you wouldn't do to get your hands on the game source code, wouldn't you? No, we got a Hellion in the air.
Yeah, that will make short work of all those ground units.
Yep, because Crimson doesn't have any... Wait, is that the MTP driving backwards?
What?
An MTP recovery vehicle is driving backwards.
Yes, it is.
For a very long time. Pinocchio. Okay, learned something again today.
Yeah, Russia is
using the thermal barrack rockets on the barracks.
But the Bertino is indeed the Russian Pinocchio.
Ooh. Yeah, this game went so well for you, Soraz. I'm really sad to see this happen. A couple of smoke grenades being used, as you can see.
Yeah, I'm not sure who is going to be most fortunate. By the looks of it now, MedX is just going to roll over Crimson, because Crimson doesn't have the money to tech up, and Mr. MedX already is in Tier 1 and is building an industrial plant right now.
Yep. And capturing... Oh, Crimson is capturing the oil derrick right underneath MedX's nose. Crimson already has this oil derrick captured. And MedX still has that one. Yeah, I think that this is game, set, and match here.
Yeah, that elite Kodiak tank is obviously very potent, and another elite Buratino next to it, while an MTP is repairing both of them, is a very formidable force.
Yeah. What happened to the Hellion, by the way? Did it get shot down?
The Hellion got shot down by a single Gatling tank, yes.
Sadness. Buratino using its thermal barrack rockets, of course, although they're not really thermal barracks, but anti-garrison rockets to destroy the building over there.
And that's the war factory gone, and that pretty much eliminates any chance of
Crimson winning, yeah.
Mr. Transdog retaliating properly.
Why Shockwave has no lags? Well, Shockwave uses a different connection client, of course. We are using SWR-Net, which is still in development, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but also Shockwave does probably not lag as much due to the fact that we are using lower polygon models in that as we are in Reds.
Nah, yeah.
Also, the AI in Shockwave is much better Oh! He actually managed to stop all of the units there with mines!
Yeah, no, not all,
two
because
of
the
them.
Kodiak, the heroic Kodiak is still there.
Yeah.
But...
Although, what I was trying to... Go ahead.
Oh, if the Kodiak stands perfectly still, there's nothing wrong, but as soon as he moves, he's dead. I think.
Yeah, or we'll be close to death. And here comes a Hellion and another Kodiak.
Yep, there you go. What you were trying to say?
Yeah, I was trying to say is that the AI in Shockwave is much better optimized than in Rise of the Reds right now, and we are working towards that in the new release to make it better optimized as well. Because what really happened in Reds basically is we tried to actually make the AI a bit more challenging by making it do certain things that it doesn't do normally, and that actually just requires a lot more of your system than was expected. And
yeah, agreed. We should rematch with Soraz.
Totally, yes. But as I was wanting to say is that the AI in Shockwave is basically just slightly modified off the default one to use all the new units, so that's why it actually runs a lot better.
Hey Costa, RPK, hello, welcome. Transdog has been defeated. But I'm actually going to take
you have been defeated.
This opportunity really quick to take a quick break.
Sure.
I'll be right back. Right, I have returned. We're not going to try a 2v2 because when was the last time a 2v2 actually went well? I
don't remember either.
We do have Banisher and Yoliter in, of course.
Yeah, but they'll probably be able to play the second one. Let's just redo this one first.
Yeah.
Select a larger map in the meantime. Yes, there we go.
Already done.
Set yourself to Observer.
Right. Quiet stream is quiet. What do you mean quiet stream is quiet? People are talking. Yoliter is in. Oh dear. Yeah. I'll go away. Yeah, go away. Leave! Get out! Leave! Right now! It's the end of you and me. What? Will there be less mismatches on how much you're a game rager, or are those bugs caused from the game? That's a good question.
That's a bit hard to determine. The way it also works, like, you know, mismatches are also more likely to occur if the connection between two people isn't as stable. Because modern day games have, you know, their netcode optimized as such that it take instabilities into account, but Generals does not, being a rather dated game by now.
Right, we're going on the same map, and it seems that Soraz is taking the right hand position again. As GLA, it seems MedX is gonna go for ECA this time. We just need MedX to accept.
Maybe he's ghosting, I'm not sure.
I don't know, MedX, you there? MedX, okay. Yeah, he is ghosting.
Let's select the larger map again.
Yeah. No need to, I already see him in.
Oh, never mind then.
Roger. Right. Which Generals was a Steam game? Let's say
yes.
Origin game, although Origin isn't as good as I hear.
Origin is not as favorite as Steam, no.
No. Nor you play.
Exactly.
Right. So it seems that Crimson got China again. ECA
yeah, well,
this
MedX
time.
is playing as ECA this time.
Yeah. Maybe we're gonna see some canister stuff.
Time will tell.
Yeah. Not ghost in the shell, ghost in the building. Well, wouldn't that be scary to have a haunted house here? Right. Not enough about that. Think China works better. Cross. Right. Supplies for.
The one thing that Trent should probably not mistake this time is not to be too overzealous with his initial attack, and thus actually completely neglecting his economy and his technology advancements.
Yeah, but I do know that Crimson just likes to dick around.
Of course.
So there's a worker already heading straight to the middle over here. As well as
yeah, he's going to do the little douchebag trick again.
Yep.
Meanwhile, two rebels are heading to the southern oil derrick.
Spotted. I already see a dozer. With he's going.
Are you going to do a quick tech? It's going for a quick tech this time.
Yeah. Tristak also trying to build a Gatling cannon over there, probably trying to negate the attempt of Soraz to capture the oil derricks. Although Soraz could have done it maybe a little sooner, or he is literally just researching the capture upgrade.
I'm guessing that would be the case.
Yeah.
Because he's
already seeing something going on over here.
Wow.
Whoa, it's a pyro.
A pyro just cleared out that structure of garrisons, as it seems.
And again, who is it this time? Soraz, yet again. Okay, we're back. Hot dog, anyone?
Yep. Indeed. Meanwhile, that pyro quickly garrisoned that structure and is now directly attacking his base from the structure.
Might as well.
The barracks is going to go down very quickly.
Yep.
You know,
Soraz did manage to capture the southern oil derrick. It seems that he got out of range of the Gatling cannon. Probably by getting the attention of the Gatling cannon with his quad cannons over here.
Yeah, although the line of sight of the Gatling cannon is also blocked by the oil derrick itself, so he cannot actually shoot at the rebels.
Ah, clever, clever.
Meanwhile, a single dragon tank is now moving up.
Yeah. So we might still see some...
And a rocket buggy is going to take it out, likely.
Yeah, one-on-one I think the rocket buggy would succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with homing rockets.
Yeah, and then it cleared out the garrison there, just as I saw. Oh, and again, salvage right there for the picking.
Yep. Oh, that's an angry mob over there.
Yep, but they are not particularly effective against dragon tanks.
Nope. And 2 tier 1 salvage right there.
Yep. And now he's definitely going to be able to get it.
Yep.
As the recycler has just been emerging from the what's it called, the hideout.
Yep.
So it's actually
flew up in the air there.
Yeah, that was a rocket buggy.
Oh, and we see that the other rocket buggy switched to the mortars.
Yep.
And there you go. Soraz now
has been
the
collected.
Nice.
Yeah, he has the flamethrower recyclers, of course.
Yeah.
But also
right
the
let me zoom in, because this is the only one we haven't seen in action beyond the YouTube video, I guess.
I believe so. Yeah. So that one is about to get stunned, as it is right now.
ECM tank. Although the rebels are doing a good job at this. Boom! Buccaneers! Are you kidding me? Nice, nice.
And it gets shut down.
Yeah, but there's another one over there. And what does Chinese tier 1 scrap do again for the rest of the units?
It allows you to put napalm bombs on all suicide units. So if a bomb truck is upgraded with the recycler upgrade, and it drives into a building, it will not only explode, it will also create a firestorm after the explosion.
Gotcha.
As you can actually see, it has 2 terrorists outside of his base now.
Yeah, and I think I see...
You see, one of them actually has the 2 tiny little bottles on the back of his pack, so to say, where you can see that he's been upgraded with napalm, which basically just allows him to do a little extra flame damage, in addition to the default effect.
Nice. But I think I did see... are those pioneers that can dig the little mortar holes?
Yes, those are indeed pioneers.
Yeah, then I saw that happening over there. And then Pioneer is trying to take out the barracks over here.
In which it shall succeed by the looks of it.
This is what I love about doing these live streams as the mod is still developing. The fact that we get to show things as they are being developed, as they're being tested basically. Red cars over there. Probably gonna try and capture the oil derrick from Soraz's nose. Makes sense though, makes sense. Quad cannon moving in. Yeah, there you go. Alvaro, keep the catch bound to a minimum, please. You are below the maximum, but just don't do it. And ECM taking care of that again. Another angry mob over here. Informants. Informants. Are there informants?
I haven't actually. Oh wait, yeah, there's at least one in Dog's base.
Spotted.
And there is one in the ECA base as well.
Spotted right here at the top. Indeed. Indeed. I did see that MedX in the meantime has got his research facility.
Here comes the first grad, which is brutally going to disable that red card from capturing the oil derrick.
Painful, painful. And I think at this moment it would be a smarter idea for Crimson to just destroy the oil derrick. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure what. Let's see. We should probably do a money check, actually.
Yeah, let's do that. Trench stock. You're sitting at 1800, 1900 at the moment. Just dropped over 2000. MedX is sitting at 1500 something. Just dropped below 1000. And Soraz, who's now taking a bombing from mortar track, sitting at 2400.
Yeah, mortar track indeed. And you can now see the Bloodhound actually increasing the rate of fire of that mortar track even further.
Yeah, painting. throwing a nice dash of green on it. It's like, hey, you're not green enough. Let me just paint. Let me paint like a little red thing around, little red bullseye there, target. And oh, in the meantime, oh, we've got a mole mine layer even. Yeah, there's a lot of action going on. I don't even know where to look. I'm seeing a nice large blob over here of green heading towards MedX's base.
Killing the, attempting to kill the mortar track there.
Yeah, and thank you Skyfall Zero for the follow. I really appreciate it. And I think that you're right, Lawnmower. If Soraz builds grass, he can overpower Crimson at the moment.
Yeah, although at the same time then he has to face MedX directly, who is now definitely the most prominent player on this battlefield.
Yeah. A question here from Certain Card. Does the GLA have any amphibious units except for the hover recycled ones?
No, they do not.
No. And oh, we see some tier 2 scrap, I think, from ECA here.
Yeah, although there's no way for MedX or Soraz to actually get that.
No. Maybe one day I will get a subscription button now. Wouldn't that be lovely? That is like my dream. To get subscribers, to get partners, get subscribers, and then just go bigger. Oh, whoa! Nice. Got a mortar pit over here bombarding Toxin Tractor, it seems. Another angry mob. Chat messages here. Oh, we've got some long-range barbecue coming on the field right now. Also some toxins here in the center.
And it seems that Soraz has followed Trench Dog's advice, and they are now both focusing on MedX.
Yeah. That's the downside of a 3-player free-for-all. It basically comes down to a 2 versus 1 eventually, and then only a 1v1. Although that Tiger actually took care of 2 of the Inferno cannons over here. Very nice. Mind controlled suicide whales. Yeah. So I was playing America recently. I was actually playing a game of Rise of the Reds, and one of the sergeants asked me if I saw William, and I replied no. And he said, "You know why? Because I kept saying fire at will." Yep. Little joke there. I can ask. Yeah, that is usually the case, Knas. It's either that the 2 weaker players will focus their attention on the 1 stronger player, or the stronger player just finishes them off 1 by 1. So it's indeed having a couple of grads over here, trying to do some long-range bombardment over here. I don't know how long that is going. I think I see Fangate, or Carmen Gel.
Carmen Gel. Nice.
Oh my god, I just noticed myself saying it. I was like, Fangate, no, Carmen Gel. Yeah.
Anyway, CCP asks for a tutorial. There wouldn't be an actual tutorial, but you can kind of play the game in sandbox mode, where you basically just play without an AI opponent, and you can sort of just check out what all the buildings and units do.
Well, we've got a new cannon on the field as well. Even more bombardment.
And if you feel comfortable, you can just play a game against the AI until you familiarize yourself enough with the game mechanics, and then you can try out playing multiplayer if you desire.
Or you can find players of your skill that are actually new to the game, and maybe play some against them or with them against
an AI.
Against AI for a nice comp stomp. Seems that Soraz is going to try and recapture the oil deck from Crimson, but nope. Disruptor team.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's definitely a disruptor team, alright.
Yeah. And in the meantime, it seems that MedX is just base crawling towards the middle over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least Crimson has the volatile incendiaries, but he doesn't even have nationalism yet, and I think that's it's going to cost him a little bit. No nationalism, none of the speaker upgrades.
I don't think he's in a position to buy them either, because he has the only actual income he has right now is that one oil derrick.
Yeah, I think that his supplies have been drained. Yeah, he needs to go up to tier 2 right now, but I don't think that there's any chance for him to do that. MedX in the meantime is sitting at a nice comfortable 3000.
Has he got secondary economy? No,
Not
but he does
yet.
have two. But he does have two oil derricks under his command.
Yeah.
And he's now built, just as we mentioned, that he is building a telecom relay.
Gotcha. Soraz in the meantime, let's quickly go over that. I see the black market, so he does have that. I don't think Crimson is gonna be able to do much again, especially if Soraz is now backstabbing him.
Here comes a napalm charged demo truck.
Boom! And there you see the nice little large fireball. Great balls of fire!
It's onvuurbaar, jongen!
Oh. Hey, Red Motion Fox, you
For
did
all our Dutch users.
Yeah.
Or viewers.
There you go. More. Oh, nice work, Soraz. Boom! There you go. Too bad I couldn't really zoom in on them.
I hate this map. He's only saying that because he's getting his arms out.
Obviously. Usually, Crimson is the first to say, like,
now there's a
let's-
napalm bomb truck, by the way.
Where? Oh,
Like
here.
right, it just rolled out of the factory.
I see it. How can you see it's napalm, by the way?
If you zoom in, you can actually see that there's several containers and gas cannons just duct taped to the side of the actual payload.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that right there. So we're going to see some larger great balls of fire. Greater balls of fire. I think, yeah, I see some munitions tracks around here as well, beefing up the defenses.
But he doesn't have any stealth detection active there. So these bomb trucks are gonna just drive in there and do that thing.
Doing their thing. Yeah, I think that the greatest ally... Oh!
Yeah, there you go. Boom! That's one!
Both of them are gone. Oh! There you go! I think the greatest ally of the GLA is the duct tape, indeed.
Yes.
No? That a civilian informant just got shot or not? I don't know. What do we have here? A couple of workers just doing absolutely nothing.
Yes, Sergeant Card, you understand it. Duct tape and WD-40. That's all you need to get things going or not moving.
How can a ordinary girl like I help Rise of the Reds? I want to help. I would like to. Well, CCCP. I think that the Hunter is better to explain that.
Help Rise of the Reds. Well, we are looking for voice actors, so that's probably something you could do if you could send us a few samples. Comrade Crimson has posted a link on the forum where you can contact him for voice samples if you desire. I can actually drop a link in the chat real quick. I'll do that in the meantime.
Yeah, you do that. In the meantime, when you see another bomb truck come out, one is disguised as a troop crawler, and both are. And I think they're going to assault. No! What? Why would you disguise them as troop crawlers and then send them to the opponent? To the wrong opponent. Yeah. See?
I'm guessing that's something that he missed out on and didn't realize.
Yeah.
Because if they are disguised as troop colors, they're still going to be recognized as hostile units, obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a microphone and recording software for audio, then you can contact Comrade Crimson through that. And send in some samples, and maybe we've got a unit or two for you to record. What is Soraz doing? Oh, he's building. He sold something, and now he's building something over there. Yeah, we're looking for female voices.
Yeah, we do want to have a variation of unit voiceovers, so like we would like to use some more female voiced units.
Soraz has been defeated.
Did he just give up, or what happened?
Yeah, he gave up.
Okay.
And I guess that this is
for
game
Trent Dog to follow.
Yeah. Dudes, you can give her some nice Rise of Red t-shirts and make a PR video like Red Alert video. This map is Horaz. Yeah, Crimson. Oh, as we see a bulldog turret. I want to do a proper 1 versus 1. Well, we only have like only half an hour left, and I think that you still want to do that match versus Soraz.
Perhaps, yeah, that would be a good opportunity to do that now.
Yeah.
Crimson to do the girl voices. I don't think that will work.
I think, well, sir, well, you are very late, because we are almost entering the last half hour.
Indeed.
You've missed a lot. Yeah, this map is make or break, indeed. Crimson is trying his very best using a new cannon, but the Pyodor is definitely bombarding the living shit out of it. Bunker has been exploded, all of the infantry inside are coming out. Yeah, there's nothing left for you, Crimson. You might as well just give up. Especially with a howitzer.
Solaris relay being built as well.
Yeah. Still not rank 5 at least. Yeah. Just adding insult to injury here, I'd say.
Well, if you want to support us with a donation, you can always go to the Rise of the Wits website. And let me go quickly grab that for you. One moment.
Yeah, do that.
I'll just drop the link in the chat. Here
Yeah.
we go. In the left panel, you see at the bottom, you see a PayPal button. If you click on that, you can simply donate some to the PayPal account. And we will make good use of your money to keep our servers and other forum and community and all the other stuff around it running.
Yep. Crimson is not giving up though. He's definitely a trench dog, likes to dig in, even though it looks very bleak for him. Bulldog turret. True caller dead. Orc versus orc. Alright. Oh no, that's human. What are some of the orc quotes again? Peon quotes?
I don't remember that off the top of my head right now.
Me neither. Well, there's some stealth detection going on over here right now in the MedX's base. Just look at this line of defenses. And I don't think anyone has even tapped out of the middle supply yet.
And Trench Dog is given up.
Yeah. Massive nuclear explosion right there.
And Soraz' response to playing the next game versus me was just, you know, all caps, yes! So that seems like a confirmed answer that he does want to do that. So let's do that.
Okay, I will do that because I really like to watch Rise of Threats. Not sure, not just the game, but itself. But that combo with Doomy is perfect. Yeah, I've got a fan. I have a fan. I have a fan. So we might do the last game. In the meantime, I shall add Crimson to the call.
Yes, and I will leave the call then and reboot my game.
Right then. Give me a second, folks. Because I was the host of the call, I have to. Crimson, what be? There ye be. Back by popular demand, hopefully. There you go. I'll just select a bigger map really quick. And Crimson doesn't want to answer. Yet another Balta. I don't think I will be streaming next week. It is getting close to Christmas, of course, and I do have a couple of things planned for Christmas for myself, regards to family and friends. So I don't think I will. Crimson! Wakey wakey! Eggs and bakey! Hello. The Topal is female, the Grumble is female, the Twin Fang is female, the Valkyrie is female, of course, the ECA Venom Valkyrie. And I don't know what Crimson is doing at the moment. Crimson! Crimson! Hello, hello, hello. No, give me a second. Thunder. Well, if Crimson doesn't answer, then sure. Very well. Instead of Crimson, we will have Banisher of Hope then. Hey, hello, hello. Hello, Fractured. Fracture 022. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm seeing people in the lobby, but no one seems to be seeing my game.
Well, I see your game.
Yeah, I just dropped out again, just to reset everything. Right, the hunter is in. When will I finally have that subscribe button? You should tell your family and friends about me. The more viewers I get in every week, the closer it'll be. My game is fine. Okay, well, we've got all the people in. Probably the last match of the year.
What a match it will be.
Yeah, it's really not a last match because it should be me versus the hunter, of course. But oh well. We had Winter Wolf. Let's do an unofficial map. This is definitely Capture the Middle or Die. Face Off, nope. Fired Island, nope. Let me have a look-see. Hold on to rocks. Melty! Oh no, that's definitely capture the middle or die, by the looks of it. Do you want somebody's granny as subscriber? I'll take anyone as subscriber. Nuclear Winter is definitely capture the middle or die. Raining blood, blah 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 blah. Any suggestions? Oh, not this one. Tournament Blizzard, definitely. Training Ground, definitely. And we're already at 3-player maps. I don't know. Nice map. No. I'm gonna take suggestions.
You'll have to
from
pick
the
a
players.
large map for a moment, though.
Yeah,
Soraz can't get in.
Soraz dropped out. I spotted that too. To be honest, Overgrowth, I don't know which maps are and are not publicly available. Tournament Blizzard, really? By the looks of that, that was severely capture the middle or die. But if you want to, then sure, we'll take it. And then he dropped out as well. Yay! Let's try that again. Technical difficulties. Not this one. Ah, this was the special. This one. Oops. The game is spoiled. The special version is not recommended, no, and that was actually the map that was used for the little gimmick match. The Duke Nukem Doom guy. Are you there again? Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna start the game. And everyone is loading! Nice.
Thank goodness.
Oh, there you go. Don't scare me like that. And it seems that we've got the Hunter as China, Soraz as USA. Yes, USA.
So hopefully we'll get a good air show.
I don't know how good Soraz is as USA with air. We've got two urban areas, or one large urban area here in the middle with some loosely spread resources. We've got oil derricks, or a oil derrick in the west, one in the east with some bunkers. USA, 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 USA. Well, Overgrowth, the request was that we do a lot of snow maps, and it really makes me sad because we just simply don't have snow here in Holland. Ever, it seems.
It looks like Soraz is taking both his supplies right off the bat. In fact, his secondary supplies was done before his first.
Clever, clever, because that's going to take a little while to get over there, of course. Although, I'd say they're equally spaced apart.
But the secondary supplies has much more resources in it.
True,
Twice
true,
as much.
true. True. Ah. What ah? Ah.
Don't know.
Classic match. US of meh. US of meh instead of A. I get it! Give me an... Go Hunter, go! Give me an H, give me a U, give me an N! Hunter! American. Yeah. So it seems that... well, both are green, so it's going to be kind of hard to distinguish them, but I think that the Hunter's taking the southern part of the map here with garrisoning some of the structures. While Soraz does have a scouting drone up here. Versus the Republic of Chin Chin. And Soraz is indeed going for a quick air show, it seems, already with an airfield. Aren't you proud of me, 2009? I'm clicking all over the mini map. I haven't forgotten. I remembered.
That mini map really is a great way to get around the game.
Yeah. I mean, At first he was kind of annoying with it, just like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But then I explained like, hey, I'm technically limited. And dudes, I do that. Look at this. We've got some dronage. All right. This is gonna be totally awesome, dude. You should talk like that.
I should talk like that?
Yeah. You may be Canadian, but you've got coasts and ways and surf.
Our coasts have a slightly different accent.
How do they?
Yes. Our East Coast has the most, I think, decidedly unique accent in Canada.
East Coast is Quebec, right? Newfoundland.
Further,
Quebec.
Newfoundland. Yeah.
Yeah. Newfies. I know. And it seems that both oil derricks are being captured. The Hunter going for the one in the west, and Soraz going for the one in the east. The Hunter already has a Gatling cannon up there and started to garrison the bunker.
It looks like the Hunter is finally going for his secondary resources.
Yeah, he's already got those, and started to build up a small Gatling cannon there as well. Oh, what's going on over here? What's that? What was that? The Vanguard. What's the Vanguard doing there? Oh,
Looks like we
someone...
have Blackhawk coming out to do something.
Yeah, I guess that second Gatling cannon was reason enough to go into a blackout here. Hey, Miss Def. Wow, you're late to the party. Probably the last match. We've got a detention camp over here on Soraz's end, already going at tier 1. Got a Blackhawk. There's some more dronage going on. The Vanguard. What is this Blackhawk doing? Just flying around. Gatling tanks trying to take out.
Oh, we've got those 2 drones. Yeah.
Anti-terror drones.
Not so terrible.
No, they were trying to take a bite out of the Gatling tanks over there. Still, again in blackout for the Hunter, as he's building up another power plant right there.
And his other one is overloaded to the extreme. It's now nearly dead.
Yeah. But of course, since that would be kind of cheesy, you can't completely blow up the.
Oh, looks like we have a
Blackhawk inside of the bunker here. Nice.
Very
Sentry
nice.
drone going after the Gatling cannon as well. Blackhawk being shot at. Blackhawk down, not to be confused with the movie. And the Gatling cannon has been destroyed.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy, it seems.
Some long-range bombardment, maybe? I don't see anything to make great use of the search and destroy. He must be just using it for scouting.
Could be. Could be. Well, we've got a first Hunter killer in the air. Taking some shots at the propaganda center. Why the hell did he build it over here?
Maybe to make use of its speaker tower as well.
Could be.
But he has no units there to really benefit from. Oh, we got some units coming in.
Yeah, there we go. And Soraz is now trying to take a hold of the oil derrick as well. And it seems that the Hunter failed actually. I thought that Hunter captured this one already. Oh well.
No, he left it be.
Gatling versus... Yeah, the drone is going to lose there.
Sadly, yes.
200 killers coming in. 300 killers coming in. Boom! Nice. 4. Nice.
Pass 1. They should get 2 passes.
Yeah, they're getting 2 passes. Nice one. Nice one.
Hmm.
Let's see. I do see a pyro over there.
Both Soraz and the Hunter have under 2,000.
Yeah,
So they're
Soraz
both
is
making good use
2200
of the
at the moment.
resources.
The Hunter, yeah, they just are above 200, 2000, and I see a couple of Dragon tanks moving in over here to the north, to the west. Oh, and Soraz was trying to capture the propaganda center there, putting the Hunter back at tier 1, or tier 0 actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Nice. Soraz, come on, mismatch. Rematch. Rematch, same map. We'll just do it again. The game has to deck, that's fun. Indeed.
Hmm.
Soraz is saying screw this. What?
Soraz hasn't had much luck
No.
staying in games.
Indeed. It's been bothering him for like months at a time. New game mode, half match. Yeah, I think he would have won. You would have won this anyway. But maybe if Crimson wants to go against the Hunter, I'm fine with that. The Hunter used his Sage bending powers in his favor. Hecthor, come on. But yeah, during my 666 follower special, it seems that the Hunter is going against Soraz again, so that's perfectly fine. But during my 666 follower special, you and I played a match. Were you going all out on me, or were you taking it easy?
I was probably going a little bit harder than was strictly needed, I suppose. I'm still learning the game, so especially the beta version.
Yeah. I know. I'm still learning this too. Right, let's try this one last time. Both are going random, and we've got the Hunter as Gla versus Soraz as Usa again.
Unless Soraz doesn't load.
You're right. And game screws up. Yay! Well, that's the old engine for you. ...2003, yeah. Sucks. But yeah, I was actually going all out, but I just was all over the place. Looking at my camera, of course, looking at the chat.
And also commentating.
And commentating. And having a co-commentator blabbing in my ear, so it's like a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and I wanted to use the 666 follower special just to show what exactly is going on, kind of behind the scenes, when I'm commentating on matches and such. So, yeah. Yay.
Fortis Bellator wants to know where he can donate LAN cable button for Soraz.
I don't know. I don't know, Fortis. Let us try it one more time. One more time. I almost want to try your luck at the game, but you have 0 online experience. Yeah, me too. Actually, I have 0.000001 online experience. Knas, you're gonna play against the Hunter? Oh boy.
This could be interesting.
And Soraz is in again. We're not gonna do a 3-player free-for-all. And Knas jumped out. Last attempt, hopefully. Because it is getting close to closing time.
Oh, you're still on random though.
Yeah, you're right. I am. I'm looking at the chat. Well, I should be doing stuff in game. Shame on me. Shame on me.
Good thing you have someone else here to notice things like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I also have the chat. Okay, for this, thank you for joining. I'll see you later. Right, let us try it. Uno mas. Both playing as random. Wow. Soraz is getting America again, and look at that reload, that load time. Just boom, done.
Mm-hmm. Sage must have heard us telling them that this was the last chance.
Yeah. Indeed.
So we have the Hunter as Russia, though.
Yeah.
A rise of the Reds, except he's Lime.
Rise of the Lime Reds.
Rise of the Lime Reds. The Red Limes, that's the one.
Yeah. Yet, Comrade. In Soviet Russia, MedX comes to you.
So we've got Hunter doing some early Mishka scouting.
Yeah. I never understood
And also
the Mishka as a scout, perhaps because it is amphibious, but oh well. I like the Mishka more because of the assault armaments.
For your drive-by feature.
Yeah. Just have like, seriously, one Igla Trooper and one anything else, basically. Like Boris. Boris with a rocket launcher is really useful then, I think.
Boris with a rocket launcher is crazy powerful.
Yeah, exactly.
He
That's
can two-hit most tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the big ones, of course.
Yeah. Right. Already got a Comrade Crimson on the field.
We have a Comrade Crimson on the field.
Yeah. A couple of Comrade Crimsons.
No, there they are.
Yeah. I'm actually glad that Mr. 2009 on YouTube, at least, you know who I'm talking about. You know I'm talking about you, Mr. 2009. I'm so glad that he just reminded me of this, and I'm actually using it a lot right now. Just clicking on the minimap to scout around and combining it with my usual arrow keys. So I hope you're proud of me. I seriously hope you're proud of me, because you know, if it wasn't for you, I would still be going around with my my little thingies. Topals are in effect. I don't think he's going to go for Topals, but perhaps he is, because of course he wants to go out with a bang. Because this is of course the last stream of the year.
It looks like Hunter is going for his secondary resources much sooner in this game, but USA again making early usage of both of the resources. Full usage, two gatherers at both.
Yep, Soraz has captured the western oil derrick, and it seems that the Hunter hasn't gone for the eastern yet. Two at both, indeed. Although, where's the other? He just drove his crane up there.
Yeah, but I assumed that was... There we go.
No, he's building a radar first. He's building a radar first. Hey, Big Daddy
goodness.
Blake. In Soviet Russia, limes are red. Da. Da komt het CCCP. They are red indeed. They have red color. And
Looks like he's
low power again.
Yeah, but that's not nearly so bad for Russia.
No, indeed. He's building a coal power plant up there, right there.
Why is he covering his resources with buildings? He'll have trouble getting his trucks in there later.
I don't know, but it seems that Soraz has at low power as well, and he might go for another dronage run here.
Well, the drones won't be running much if there's no power.
Nope.
There we go. Another power plant up.
Yeah, and two more anti-terror drones moving out of the drone assembly plant.
The Hunter is finally gathering his oils.
Russian oil, much better than American oil. Probably gonna garrison the bunker. But it honestly wouldn't surprise me to see that Soraz is gonna try the same tactic again with the Black Hawk, putting the infantry right into that bunker and then destroying stuff.
Well, we've got 4 anti-terror drones running around in the middle.
Spotted.
Maybe going for the Mishka?
Could be, could be.
That should be a quick mass.
Yeah, that's gonna go down really fast. There you go. Nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. And the hunter has indeed gone for his secondary supplies as well. Now building a cache set over there to defend it.
Against
and again
USA,
he's at low power.
cache stands are good.
Yeah, definitely. Again he's at low power. He does have a war factory though. And there comes another power plant.
I also see a Vanguard in the middle.
Road. Nicely placed along the road. Vanguard, you said. Probably in the middle? Somewhere?
Yep. Right in the middle.
There we go. Spotted. Spotted. Couple of Comanches. You don't see many Vipers in the air though.
Well, the Vipers are really air-to-air helicopters, and Russia doesn't have much out yet.
No, you're right about that. I do see two cache stands over here though.
Oh, and we have the anti-terror doing a rush down the center, right into the middle of the base, right against that cache stand. That's not going to end well.
No. Especially with the RPG troopers, I guess.
Yeah, and that's the end of them.
Schmel troopers.
There we go.
Couple of Schmels. So we've got Grail on the field. But yeah, see a couple of Tunguskas right now. Right meow.
Meow?
Right meow. In Russia, there's two main colors to paint: green and black. Well,
looks like Soraz is going up to T2 now. We have a strategy center just about complete.
Yeah, and I already see a couple of microwave tanks. Huh. Who was it again that... Oh, bombardment. Who was it again that used the termite drones last week? Because people were actually saying that they were OP.
That was, I think that was MedX against...
Yeah, MedX. Yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. Just, you don't see them often, but MedX really used them really, really well. Let's see.
Russia has a bit of trouble with stealth detection in that they have nothing T0. It's always... So I had to get out my conscripts with some goggles quickly.
Yeah, but if you place, if you place a termite drone right there in front of the exit of the barracks, then yeah, it's useless.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, do remember that that anything that conscript with goggles can enter automatically gains stealth detection. So it could be a hunchback, it could be a building, it could be a Mishka. A Hind even. Hind with stealth detection, really powerful I guess.
Very much, that's my favorite use of stealth detection. It looks like the hunter is very, very fond of cache stands. He's got
very fond of getting into low power, it seems.
Yes.
And I guess he's building up his weapons bunker over there. It's gonna drain his power even further.
It looks though that he's expecting an air rush because he's got Tunguska and Ingla as well as cache stands.
Yeah, right in the middle. I see that happening. There we go. Back up to power. First Kodiak tank rolls out. Oh, not the first, but first Kodiak tank rolls out onto the field with the second one behind it.
Yes.
And what's this? Whoa, paladins. So it's going for the paladins. So I guess that
definitely not what Hunter is preparing against.
No, that's the beauty of it, because the Hunter, or last time the Hunter was experiencing air rushes. Now I think that Soraz is going the opposite direction and going for land assaults to throw the Hunter off. I mean, the Hunter has been spending a lot of resources on anti-air stuff, as you can see, but going against land, yeah, he only has 3 Kodiaks at the moment, and yeah, those Tunguskas aren't really going to do that much against the Paladins, I think. And the Paladins, of course, with the lasers against infantry, will take quick and easy care of the Eagle Troopers. And again, another... Oh, that's a component tower. Probably gonna go
If he
with
can get his
RPG.
repair vehicle out, I would actually put my money on those 3 Kodiaks
Yeah.
over his Paladin blob.
Yep, yep, yep. Could just be enough.
Kodiaks are surprisingly powerful for
Yeah.
such a early available vehicle. They're just expensive.
They are. And it seems that Soraz is slowly starting to build up his tier 2 economy already. Let's see what's going on over here. Nothing. Still the Mishka over there. And still gathering stuff from over there as well. The back nothing's happening. Still nothing going on the east side here.
And they're both floating almost at 5k each.
Yeah, well, they're at 5,600. Soraz sitting at 48, just 55 right now. And we've got a Tomahawk. Oh boy. So I don't know, is Soraz playing or are we seeing Seraphonix play? Although Seraphonix never uses microwave tanks, unfortunately. But,
No, it's a waste of money that could be spent on Tomahawks.
Yeah, of course. And Paladins. and Paladins. Yeah. Couple of Tomahawks coming out of the War Factory, as you can see. Still nothing in the airfield over there.
No, I'm not even seeing Burritinos though, so he has no range to hit those
Nope.
Tomahawks with. His cash stands will help keep some of the missiles at bay, but it looks like
Nope,
they're hidden with...
It seems like it's not.
No.
Oh, one has been shot down, and with that the other one has been exploded in the air as well. So there is some anti-air. Wait, Merkuts? Well, speaking of anti-air, it seems that there's the first Hellion. And, oh nice, the RPG component tower has been shut down. But one microwave tank has been destroyed though. Paladin tanks moving in. Trying to do as much damage as they can.
But he has his MTPs out now, so it's going to be a hard road for Soraz.
Yep. And of course the Schmelz troopers aren't going to do that much as they can just right. Yeah.
Yeah. The Hunter also didn't deploy smoke, which is... I mean, the units are being microed, but I always like to throw down the smoke just in case.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The tanks haven't been upgraded just yet, but I do see a shock trooper over here.
Shock troopers are wonderfully powerful against
yeah,
tanks.
they are.
Looks like that's his rush.
Yeah, using 3 Tomahawks. Definitely using the Paladins as distraction here, but no anti-air.
Oh, he's got his Hellion out there though.
Yeah,
now.
no anti-air. It means that Soraz has absolutely nothing to defend against the Hellion over here. And with 2 MTP recovery vehicles and 2 veteran, or one elite even Kodiak, this is going to be painful.
Yep. Yeah, that force could probably push through right into Soraz's basin in this.
Yeah. Indeed. There you go, Hellion firing off some thermal barracks? No, not yet. Just some distance.
Oh, he lost one of his Kodiaks though.
Yeah, he did lose one of his Kodiaks. But the other one, you know, what else?
Yeah, the other one could be a bit of an annoyance, but it won't be the same base crushing force that it could have been.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a surveillance missile going in. See what he's up against.
Nice shot.
And we have a Comanche out.
Yeah, Comanche going
getting rid of
everything. Vehicle first. Yeah, but in come the Tunguskas over there, and I think I see the shock troopers moving forward as well. There's some Igla troopers there.
Yeah.
Nice combination there, nice combination. That's the black. Is that the Viper? No, that's another Comanche.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, they're slowly moving forward.
With
It's
those are javelins.
It's happening. Javelins? Oh yes.
Those will do some damage against the tanks if you
Yeah.
can get them in the right place.
Some added defense here by the strategy center, as you can see.
He finally brought out a Viper
VDV
to most likely
coming in.
take care of the Hellion.
Yep,
The Viper you
VDV.
wanted to see, there it is.
there you go. Although the Tunguskas are taking care of them.
Looks like a fairly high level VDV.
I think it's rank 2,
Yeah, quite
maybe
a
even rank... No, it's rank 3, I think. Oh my goodness, look at that. Everything firing simultaneously on the airfield. Almost two-shotting it. There you go.
So it's unfortunate that Soraz decided to defend with air because that is what the Hunter prepared for.
Yeah. There you go.
So despite a
what's
strong
this?
lead,
What's
it
this?
looks like this might...
Rank 2 carpet bombing, I think. I see some Buratinos as well. Let's see what this is going to do. Seems that something happened here in the base of the Hunter. One of his power plants is gone. And his command bunker is taking some serious damage here. Not fully destroyed, but damn, that hurts.
I still think that this match will go in Hunter's favor.
Yeah,
He's got enough
absolutely.
forces there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is going in.
He's bringing in some conscripts as well.
Yep. Conscript drop or yeah, conscript drop. There you see the
The helicopter's coming.
Yep. We can fire thermal barracks now.
Remember to pull the cord, boys.
Yep. Wow, what's this? A B&B 4. Heroic or heroic, yeah. Nice. There you go. A hunchback even, my favorite unit, although it doesn't have the thermal barracks, you idiot! Always have thermal barracks on the hunchbacks. But I think that was pretty much my most annoying unit against you in our match last 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Thermobarics are devastating.
Freaking
Supplies.
love them. I freaking love them.
But they are quite fragile if there's any AA.
Yeah, there is. I mean, they were shut down in pretty much no time by you. But still, you know, I did manage to put a damper on your economics.
For sure, it slowed me down. Thankfully with GLA, that's not my only source of income.
No, luckily for you it wasn't. But definitely, you know, something I enjoy doing. Another hunchback coming in.
Yep.
And the thermal barracks have been equipped. There you go.
Well, if you're going to put that many hunchbacks on the field, you have to get it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the hunchback on its own is a great anti-infantry unit.
Yeah, pretty much, but definitely bombing that. There you go. On the strategy center. Nice!
Taking out that big cannon that's keeping him from going too close with his
Yep.
delicate units.
Although these missile defenders are definitely taking some shots at them.
Yeah, and he's
There you go. Both of them are gone.
I think he was hoping to take that down first, but that did not happen.
Indeed. But look at this. VDV drop whatever remains of it. A couple of Igla troopers I see.
But it looks like he's coming in with some more MTPs and Buratinos from the north.
Probably. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're right. Right about that. Hunter's definitely going for a strong barrage over here, while Soraz is probably trying to rebuild his forces here on the west side of the map.
Anti-terror drone action taking care of...
Oh, something happened over here.
So close.
Ah, motherland. Hey, Burnifite. You're late. A10 strike, I hear. Yeah, A10 strike. Probably on the Buratino forces that were over here.
No, it was on the barracks in the Hunter's base.
Oh, yeah.
We have very little. We have the command center and quite a few of the power plants, it looks like. And also his tier 1 tech building destroyed.
Yeah,
he's been suffering some damage.
Yeah, definitely. Those are just supply planes for the tier 2 economy for America, of course. Yeah, it still could go either way, although the Hunter definitely has the aerial advantage over here.
Yep.
There is some thermal barrack rockets into the fray over here.
Soraz and the Hunter both have about 10k.
Yeah, Hunter sitting at 11k and Soraz just dropped below 10k, it seems.
Oh, Soraz is calling it.
Render, French. Ah, hij is de render. In French, no. Alright. For the last bit of this stream, I am going to invite the Hunter into the call again, because I think that it would only be fair. So let me quickly, not send contact, add people to the call. Where be ye? Where be ye? The Hunter, there you are. Alrighty. But as soon as the Hunter answers the goddamn phone.
Ring, 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 ring.
Ring, 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 motherfucker. That's why you save your general points sometimes for later. Yeah, that's something I do as Russian nowadays. Hunter, you there again?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That was a good match.
Yes.
Indeed.
It's quite a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, we are going to close it off for the year, actually. It's not just today, but also for the year. And I wanted to have you here for the final say then.
Yes, and I would also personally like to say wish everybody happy holidays and a prosperous transition into the new year.
Yeah, me too. On behalf of the entire Rise of the Reds team, of course. And hopefully you keep all of your fingers, don't mess around with fireworks too much. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed all of the streams that I've done thus far. There are going to be plenty of streams in 2015, especially because of course the release is coming up in 2015 sometime, hopefully soon-ish.
Yes, we're working very hard on that to get that out as soon as possible.
Yeah. And yeah, I do have some plans related to streams regarding the release. But we'll talk about that
Next year.
Next year, indeed. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe. Have a happy holidays, and we will see you all next year.
See you next year, guys.
Goodbye.